Well, my friends, Omega was pretty quick this year. On 5th of January they presented the new Speedmaster Professional, and a couple of days later the first clients could hold this watch in their hands. Due to this, today a small hands-on with the new Speedmaster. Do you know why I do like this channel so much? This is because of you. I love the interaction with you in the comment section. You help me to improve my content and you help me to share novelties, as Daniel did. He was so kind sharing with me videos from his new Omega Speedmaster Professional. So Daniel, a big shout out to you, my friends. Thanks so much for sharing this with the community and myself. And my friends, check out his Instagram account. I will leave the link also in the video's description below. I would be really happy if you say hello from me. So without further ado, let's start the hands-on with the new Speedmaster. Let's address the packaging first. Say goodbye to the good old days where you received an extra strap and a magnification glass with the Speedmaster. The box is new. To be honest, I did purchase my Speedmaster in 2013 and I received a fake leather red box, which really is horrible. For me, the current one is still an upgrade. But if you are used to the former Speedmaster box, it's a little bit different. The box is nice though. It comes as a box in a box. It's a smaller box in the regular one so that you maybe can use this for transportation or for presentation. Put it aside of your bed if you like or if you fancy that. Plus, of course, there is space in the regular box for additional straps and tools. Overall, not a bad package, but for sure not as nice as the former one. In the first video about the new Speedmaster, I tried to refer also to the old model and see what the differences are there, and there are quite a lot. Still, there are also differences between the current Speedmaster Professional models. The Saphire Sandwich version does sport an applied logo, which the Hazardite crystal variation doesn't sport. So you have there the printed logo as you have with the former iterations of the Speedy. The newer version has the applied logo on the dial. It's nice, but to be honest, I prefer actually the printed logo one because it has a rougher tool watch charm, and this is what the overall look of the Speedmaster with the Hazardite crystal offers, and I do like this quite a lot. Let's check out the new design a little bit more in the detail, and I really respect the nod from Omega to its own Speedmaster history. They reintroduced the step dial, which is a nice update, and as well they introduced a doomed minute and stop second hand. It's a nice detail, as well as the dot over the 90, which goes back to the 1960s. It was used on the Speedmaster, I think, until 1969. Also, the applied logo on the Saphire Sandwich iteration isn't that new, and it's nice to see it back on the dial. It makes, from my point of view, the dial a little bit more elegant. As well, the bracelet is new. I like that there is now an additional link in the end link, so the bracelet itself can taper down a little bit better on the wrist. It's more comfortable, I would say, and I know that some of you guys didn't like so much the end links of the former Speedmaster. The clasp itself is also well made. You have a polished Omega logo now on the clasp. Still, I don't understand why they didn't introduce a fine adjustment possibility on the clasp. This would be perfect. On my Speedmaster, you are actually able to use the Seamaster clasp where you have the fine adjustment possibilities. I'm not sure whether this is going to work on the new bracelet, but the time is going to tell us what possibilities we do have there. Still, I like the new design, and it's not that new because on the last year's gold iteration of the Speedmaster, they did sport actually the same bracelet design. This is a nice thing. I like the update. The bracelet looks a little bit more comfortable, and I do think also the clasp adds to the overall design. I just wish they have put in there a fine adjustment possibility. I did make one major mistake in my last video about the new Speedmaster. I couldn't just see in the renderings that the crown indeed is improved. They made it thicker, they made it bigger, and I really appreciate the step. Don't get me wrong, I love my Speedmaster, but the one thing I did complain the most about is the crown it uses, because it isn't that grippy, it's small, it's flimsy, and it's not as much a pleasure to wind the watch as it should be or could be. So I'm pretty sure the new Speedmaster indeed is a pleasure to wind, and I'm really happy that Omega did introduce this change. Let's talk also about the gold iterations of the new Speedmaster. I was surprised but also very pleased to see that Omega did introduce a rose gold and also a white gold iteration of the Speedy, the white gold one with a beautiful crisp silver white dial. I myself would really have appreciated also a yellow gold iteration or version of the Speedy, because I do prefer yellow gold on my wrist. Not that I could afford it anyways, but it just would have been nice to see yellow gold coming back to the Omega Speedmaster line. Okay, my friends, this concludes today's hands-on video with the new Omega Speedmaster Professional. A big shout out again to Daniel for sending in the videos, because I think it's far more interesting to see these watches in the metal than in renderings, and I hope you did like this video. As well, share with the community and me your thoughts about the new watch and the box in the comment section below. My friends, I wish all of you now a happy rest of the week. I look forward to see you in the next one. Say goodbye and auf Wiedersehen, euer Konstantin. Ciao guys!